Thank you very much, Roz. How are we doing all? Good to see you there. Okay, I'm going to keep it short as well. This one I wrote at the end of last year, and hopefully we might experience a bit of this. Usually after there's been turmoil, there's then a period where there's a bit of peace. The fighting stops and people actually start thinking about things, and there's peace. But sometimes you need to have the turmoil to get there, which is the shame. Anyway, this is called When the Fallout Settles, and the fallout can be with a friend or, you know, a traumatic global event. So here we go. When the fallout settles, who will want to remember all the old battles? Who will want to remember all the glorious wins and scores, the crushing defeats and despairing draws? When the fallout settles, who will want to remember the exact details of all that was said and done, the wasted time that's gone and remain consumed by that yet to come? When the fallout settles, who will want to remember the reason for holding all those silly lapsed grudges and the origin for the inflamed retaliation behind all the futile pushing and shoving? When the fallout settles, what will be remembered with want is all that actually really mattered. Time spent doing things well meant, with others and in places worth knowing. Engaged in the full moment, giving instead of taking, listening instead of talking, being instead of wanting. When the fallout finally settles, let's just hope it's not all too late. Thank you. During the first lockdown, I wrote a song called Low Down Lockdown Blues, which I was going to do again, but because of the time I've cut it. But in a way that was slightly tongue-in-cheek, because it was a terrible situation, but there was also good stuff going on, community stuff. The weather was brilliant, and but now I think we're in a totally different landscape altogether. There ain't much fun around at the moment, and I've got this, I don't know. Someone on Twitter today said, why don't you get angry in the UK? And I don't know, it's just like this simmering feeling I've got that, you know, either something explodes, something's got to happen to clear the air, maybe the fallout. Anyway, so this is slightly different in tone to the first song I did. It's more of a talking song, if you like. It's called Gnawing Agitation, and it goes something like this. Since that day the virus came, things here just ain't been the same, and who knows if they'll ever be so again. The world's in such a mess, largely of our own, couldn't care less, and there's something long since now got a hold of my psyche, leaving me emotionally on edge and physically shaky. Don't know what it is, but I'll see if I can explain to you lyrically. Got a gnawing agitation deep down in my bones. No matter what I do, it just won't leave me alone. Got a gnawing agitation that I can't keep at bay. No matter what I say, this thing just won't go away. Yeah, got a gnawing agitation trembling right under my skin. Don't know how long now, don't know where to begin. There was a time where I could quench this thirst. There was a time way back then when this sort of thing wasn't at all a troubling. But now with no real outlet to scratch that itch, life, my friend, has become a real son of a bitch. Got an gnawing agitation, been stuck with it all night and all day. A restless unease, just wish this thing would get right up and leave today. Yeah, got a gnawing agitation that don't give me no peace. Can someone please help me get some release? This ain't the sort of thing I want to be taking to the police. Don't know how long I can keep on going this way. Don't know how long this feeling with me will stay. All I do know, it keeps driving me on to find some blessed relief from this low-down good for nothing hell-bent, disheveling thief. Got a full-blown agitation constantly gnawing away because things are just not right with us all living this way. Got a gnawing agitation from the back of my mind to the depths of the soul. Yeah, I tell you, this goddamn gnawing agitation just ain't no rock and roll. No, this gnawing agitation ain't no rock and roll. It just ain't no rock and roll. No, it ain't no rock and roll. It just ain't no rock and roll. No, it ain't no rock and roll. It just ain't no rock and roll. No, it ain't no rock and roll. It just ain't no rock and roll. Ain't no rock and roll. Ain't no rock and roll. I only sort of started penning that the other day, so it still needs a little bit of work. Anyway, I'm not going to leave you on a down note. I've got a final affirmation to give you, good people. It's a New Year's affirmation about the 5 elements. So it goes something like this. May the fire in your heart never go out. May the earth you stand upon stay stout. Let water flow, quench, reassure and refresh. Let wood spring forth with direction and hope. And may metal give inspiration and wonder all about. May all the elements protect, provide and prosper and conspire to bring you along and happy ever after. Thank you. Good night.